Hi guys, and welcome to my first mushroom hunting video this season. If you don't know me, I am Luke from Luke's Mushrooms. I'm in Czech Republic. Today is the 4th of April 2025 and we will have a look at some early morels which I found today morning. So let's start. Here is a one. A smaller one, but looking good. A little bit bigger one next to it. Also looking very good. That's two. And there are many more around. This one is probably the biggest I found at this place today. There are some nice ones around me. I will try to pick those which I will not overlook. They also have a stem today. I was here 6 days ago. They were just starting. I still found some big enough to pick, but I left most of them to grow. And it seems like it was a good idea because today there are many older ones, bigger ones, still many small ones. But the bigger ones as well. So that's three. And I saw many more. This one is beautiful. So we have four, and I will try to get into this more dense area because I can see some nice ones here. Picking this mushroom species is a lot about crouching in the bushes, as it is my situation right now. But I think it's worth it when the mushrooms are so beautiful. There is one more, but this one looks a bit older and drier. So I decided to leave that one here. And I'm pretty sure I overlooked a few of them. But we have enough time today to look around and find more. So I just moved about 2 meters further and I can see some nice ones again. Here is a really tiny one, which of course will stay here. I knew there was one here, I didn't notice it's actually two. Not sure if I ever found such twins, but probably yes. So some more happy finds, and back there I can see one more so I will try to carefully get there. At least you can see a bit more from this biotope. On the way I discovered this one. Could be nice for a picture, so I will maybe leave it here. Another hidden one. And there are plenty of them. I can see 3 smaller ones here. Maybe I will take them, maybe not. The reason why I think it doesn't make so much sense to leave small ones to grow is that we still expect some freezing temperatures, which will most likely kill these mushrooms. So, another beautiful one. And it is not alone here. A smaller one behind it. And there is one more. And another one. So as you can see, it's plenty of them, but they are masters of camouflage, so I think many of them will just stay unnoticed, which is of course good because they will be able to release more spores. I will pick some more. I really like how fresh they look. I saw another one, almost lost it again, but it's here. This one looks quite huge. Yeah, beautiful one. I again got into some more dense bushes and found this giant here. It was much better hidden, but I uncovered it for a picture. And now, as it looks so good, it is time to pick it. Not sure if it's larger than the previous big one, but definitely a decent size, or the perfect size maybe. Beautiful. I will shortly interrupt the video to present my mushroom photography book, the Fungi Picture Gallery. For example, on the page 176 you can see this mushroom from today, Verpa bohemica. And on other pages there are many other mushrooms which I was able to take pictures of during my adventures, similar to today's one. Thanks to you and your support in the crowdfunding campaign last year, I was able to self-publish the book. Some of you already have it. Thank you all for your support, and let me know in the comments if you have it and how you like it. If you don't have it and would like to have, so there is a link in the description. You can support this channel in this way. Thank you. Here is even a bit of wild garlic, or as we call it, the bear garlic. Right next to it we have a small one. That one will stay here. And I will take this bigger one, which again looks very nice. Then we have something more here. This one is really beautiful. So let's pick it. Quite huge as well. And the wrinkles are very nice visible. No wonder one of the names in English is the Wrinkled thimble morel. One more. And if we move just a bit further, I can see another one. So we have 4 more beauties to pick. Funny thing is that in the Czech language these are called the Czech ducklings. And Czech because in Latin it's Verpa bohemica, and Bohemia is a region, it's related to Czech Republic, and I can say that we are in Bohemia right now, picking the Bohemian Verpas. So here I have 3, and I know behind me there were a few more. Here is a one, but I will not take it. I will take this one. So another 4. We just need to check what's the white stuff here. If it comes from a bird, I would not eat it. Here is what's in my hand, and when I look around this area, I can see maybe 10 of them. Some of them are bigger, some of them smaller. I will not take the small ones. For example, this one is really tiny. This one could be okay, but I already have enough, so I will just pick some which I like the most. I will start with this one. It's looking quite good. Another nice one. There is a smaller one. Here on the right side I see one which is very well hidden, so I take it first. And it's not just one. Another one. One more. There is one more, but I decided to leave it as it is. Here we have beautiful twins. Third twins today, which is really great. I took some pictures of the previous ones. And let's continue on this side. They are really masters of camouflage. So easy to overlook, and it makes it even more fun to search. Another beautiful tiny one. A bit bigger one here. Another here. Or here. So it's a great day for these species. There is a nice one with a bit darker color. Also great to see. I didn't have to go far. All what I picked was in a small area, maybe 10 by 10 meters. Here is what I will take. We have some beautiful, fresh, early morels. I'm very happy for example, the biggest one, which looks awesome. Or for the twins, which we have, for example, these. Or these. Amazing finds, and I'm very happy that I took a lot of pictures as well. But now I will try to move to a bit different part of this forest to check for some other mushrooms and maybe visit another forest as well. After that I can show you how it looked like here 6 days ago, last Saturday, and maybe some other previous early spring mushrooms which I found in the previous weekends. You can notice this dense kind of environment. I think there are mostly willow trees here. And I was really looking forward to find my first early morels this year, also called the wrinkled thimble morels, Verpa bohemica. This is the first one which I saw. Probably some animal was doing some business here and broke this one during that process. Thanks to that, I was able to notice it. And not only this one, there are more of them starting, so I will try to show you at least a few. But I need to be careful to not step on any of them. This one is really beautiful. It's plenty of them here. I count a little more than 30, I believe. And most of them I will leave untouched because I consider them too small. But they are starting really nicely. And I will try to return next weekend, so hopefully we will have some more of the bigger ones. But I decided to take a few of them already today, if they are big enough. I believe this one is. I never know what the weather will be, and it may happen that next weekend they could be destroyed or picked by someone else. So, the first one to pick today. Here is another one for today which I want to pick. I also took a picture of it. Looks very nice. You can see the head is attached to the stem only on the top of the head, which is the main difference to morels, or one of the main differences. And here is the one which I picked previously, and as you can see, the stem doesn't look good. There is a lot of orange brown stuff, which I believe could be mold or something else which is making the mushroom not really good to eat. I try to avoid such. So this one will stay here, unfortunately. I've just noticed there is one more down here, but I will try to leave it like it is. Don't want to pick all of them today. It's quite relaxing here. The birds are singing. One of the best things about spring, I would say. And there are some more mushrooms. I decided to pick this one as well. Looks quite nice. There are two others. I will leave this one and pick this one. There are many tiny ones around, but I see another bigger one which could possibly be really great for a picture. Here it is. Look, it's growing out from a piece of wood, or on a piece of wood. And I think the stem was attached to this part in the ground, in the soil. At least I can pose it for a picture without destroying it. And I have noticed some more. For example, there is a one. Some more of them. I will pick this one. I really like these spring mushrooms. Maybe morels even more, but I don't have such a good luck for morels as I have for these. Not that I would have many good places for this species, but Verpa bohemica is a bit more common for me compared to true morels. And when it comes to this spot, I think I found it 2 years ago, but last year there was not a single one here. At least I had no luck to spot any. This year is a bit different. There are a lot of them. Another of the big ones. And there is nice find, because there is the wood ear growing on the stick behind it here. But of course today I'm more interested in early morels. Another one to pick, but I will need to check all of them carefully for that orange stuff which I don't want to bring home. So maybe I will need to discard some of them. So I picked a few more, and I can see a really big one now. Maybe the biggest today. Sometimes they can grow even much bigger than this one, but I think this is the biggest for today, and it's looking very good. So here are those which I decided to pick for today. As I mentioned before, I might still discard some of them because of this orange, probably mold. And I leave many of them to grow, like this one. Or this one. Or this one. There are plenty of them around which I didn't touch, maybe 50 more. Plenty of them which I didn't notice. I didn't expect to find so many of them, because when I found the first one I thought it will be maybe a few. But once you find one, it's good to look around and search for more, because most likely there will be more, and you will be surprised how well they can hide. So a perfect find from this spot. I have enough pictures and enough mushrooms, so I'm going to move on. So I continue further with my mushroom photo walk, and I learned that it's good to take some fallen wooden sticks or branches and look from the bottom. We can already see multiple beautiful species of fungi or fungi, not sure the correct pronunciation. So I took several pictures of this wooden stick, of course very close-up macro shots, and I'm very happy. I think the mushrooms will be looking very nice. I don't know what's under these sticks, but I want to check. Of course there are some spiders. And let's see what else. I don't see any mushrooms under this one. Seems like I disturbed this nice spider. Let's check one more. There are some beetles and a snail, but also no mushrooms. Or, yeah, there are just some plants starting. So it's not under every stick, but that one was a really good one. This is wild garlic. We also call it the bear garlic. In German it's Bärlauch. And today I decided to pick some of it for my cooking. This is my traditional spot for scarlet elf cups. And this is my first find of them this year. That means the spring season is starting. Very nice and colorful mushrooms. Here we have a nice find on this wood log. It's an orange jelly-like fungus. Looks like tiny orange drops. I think it's the Dacrymyces species, and I took some pictures. Another jelly is here. This is a yellow brain. Looks quite fresh. Maybe I will take a picture of this as well. Now I am in a spruce part of the forest, also with some pines, and there are many tiny mushrooms growing out from the cones. I really like the tiny ones here, and I took some pictures of them. And that's it for this video, guys. I didn't find anything else in the other forest, so I at least put the mushrooms in this basket. As you can see, it's about half full, which is very nice for spring. So thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if yes, then please hit the like button, leave a comment, share the video with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already, and I will be looking forward to see you in the next one. So thank you again, and bye bye.